Hey guys, I am here with the Drugstore tag, and as you know, I don't have a lot of time to shoot videos all the time, so I'm just going to get right to the point. The first question asks, what is our favorite drugstore brand? And that for me is going to be Revlon, because I feel like their foundations are fantastic. I feel like their lip products are great, from their balm stains to their super lustrous glosses to their lip butters to their super lustrous lipsticks. I feel like they have great color choices for us, a nice range of colors. I feel like their foundations are fantastic, and if I have to choose one product from the drugstore, it would be Revlon. The second question asks, what's our favorite face, lip, and cheek product from the drugstore? So for my favorite face product, I would have to go with, it would be between my Revlon Colorstay 24-hour whipped, because this is fantastic. It's really easy to apply. I prefer my hands for applying liquid foundation, I have found, because when I use brushes for some reason, I itch, and I think just because of my allergies or something. I guess whatever dust or whatever has gone on them irritates me. So it's between that and my Neutrogena Healthy Skin. Like, these are both wonderful foundation. This one can build up to a full coverage, and it has no SPF, which can be really great if you are going to be taking pictures. This has SPF, which isn't bad. It can be really good. It has an SPF 20 if you are not going to be taking pictures. Yeah, if you're not going to be taking pictures, and I say that because the SPF will like make you look a lot whiter if you take a picture with it. So I like to use this when I'm not going to take pictures, but it just gives a nice dewy finish, nice natural look like you just got out of the shower. So I really like that, and I have a dry skin, so just to give you some perspective there. Least favorite product, that's number 3's question. My least favorite product from the drugstore, gosh, it is the same company, unfortunately, but it is Garnier's. It's between their Skin Renew Daily Eye Cream, which is their anti-sun damage, looks like that. I got it for like $3.99 at Ross. Thank God I didn't pay the full price for this, which is like about $10.99 or so. I hate this stuff. It reeks like sunscreen. It kind of had like little bumps or crumbs in it or something when I applied it. I gave it a few chances. I didn't like this. It was a fail for me. And then also their Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller did absolutely nothing positive for me. It's supposed to be like great for under the eye, supposed to cover your darkness. It was supposed to brighten and also like reduce puffiness. It did zip of that for me. So I like Wet n Wild a lot for their, I mean, they have great polish. I mean, they're just prices, they're both really good. But e.l.f. actually has products that are $1. So this was $1. It's a foundation brush. It's soft. It doesn't shed. Looks like this, and I really liked this. I've applied it a foundation before, and I've liked it. I've even like applied like under eye concealer with it. I've liked that. This was $1 from them, and I'm not crazy about this one, but it's $1. I still use it, so you know. I also have their eyelid primer, which was recommended by Caramelli03, I think here's the name. And this is like my third one. I use one for my lashes to prime my lashes, and I use one for my eyelids. I don't have oily lids, so if you don't have oily lids, this is fine. It's $1. It'll work for you. It lasted a good run for 9 months, and then it kind of started drying out. What else was I going to say about this? Yeah, it does the job, so I would recommend that if you don't have a problem with oily lids or anything like that. Their makeup wipes are $3. Only downfall about these are that they're just super thin. I would just make them thicker to give it like an all thumbs up, whatever, but I still buy them. This is like my second or third package. And this was $3. It's my favorite blush brush or brush to use for my blush. It's just perfect. But then Wet n Wild has, and I've heard e.l.f. has really great blushes. I don't own one yet. I have, I'm super impressed with Wet n Wild's trios. These are $2.99 or $3.99. Super great deal, because talk about, look how pigmented these things are. They last all day. They're buttery. They're soft. They feel like Lorac and Urban Decay shadows. They're super soft and buttery, and I love that in an eyeshadow, and they stay, and they're easy to blend. I also have their blush in Heather Silk. By the way, this was walking on eggshells. This is Heather Silk, and this is also very pigmented. Look at that. It's just a beautiful bubblegum pink with like that blue undertone. Really easy to blend, it lasts all day. I mean, thoroughly impressed. This was $2.99. They have their eyeshadow palettes that have like 8 in a palette, and those are like $4.99. Are you kidding me? Like, that is an incredible value. Plus, you can get a Wet n Wild coupon sometimes that make it even cheaper. So I have to go with Wet n Wild and e.l.f. You know, those are both amazing. Number 5, underdog product. Basically a product that we love or we think is really great that doesn't really get a lot of recognition on YouTube or wherever. So for me, that was, I think the ultimate product for me that would answer that question, I'm just going to say, is that Boots number 7 Mineral Powder Foundation. Like I said, you get it at Target or I guess Boots, but amazing. I can't wait to get that stuff again. So that is that answer for me. I don't hear anybody talk about that, which I didn't hear a lot of people talk about Boots number 7 for a long time, and then randomly here and there I heard people mention some products, but I still haven't heard anybody mention that. So definitely try it. If you are a mineral foundation powder type person, you would love it. And I didn't use a primer, nothing on that. So amazing, lasted, beautiful coverage. Number 6 asks overpriced products. So I have to say it either goes to the Physicians Formula. These are like 10 bucks and above, even though it's great quality and all that, lasts all day and all that stuff. Still really expensive for a drugstore. I don't know what's the most expensive. I know Neutrogena has really great products too, but this is like $12.99 to $14.99. I don't remember. That's super expensive for a drugstore. And then also these, the eye concealer and the corrector from CoverGirl to Like Simply Ageless. These are about $12.99. You may be able to get them on sale for like 10 bucks or maybe $9, but that's still very expensive for just, you know, a suggested retail price or whatever for these. So these are very expensive. So I'd have to go with that for that question. And then number 7, the drugstore product that isn't worth the hype, that basically a product that got a lot of hype and, you know, something that I don't feel was worth the hype. Of course, again, you know, these are all personal opinions, you know, so based on our skin tone, our skin type, all that kind of stuff. So for me, looks like this. It's that Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller Skin Renew, whatever. This got so much hype. People were like, oh, it's amazing. Covers your dark under eye area. It brightens. It reduces puffiness, all that stuff. Did absolutely none of that for me. It actually did more negative than it had no positive, first of all, but it did have negative. It was cakey. It doesn't blend very well. It's not even like a pinky tone. Look at that. It's like already kind of drying up. So didn't brighten and actually settled in my fine lines. It looked cakey under here. I couldn't wear this. This is my absolute number 1, not worth the hype. This was just everywhere and I was so excited to get it and try it, and biggest bummer ever. And then the last is Drugstore Dupe. I'm really excited to show you this. This comes from the First Naked palette from Urban Decay. It's from their shade Hustle. So here's Hustle. And the dupe for it is from Maybelline's Eye Studio palette right here. This V-shaped one. By the way, this palette is called Caffeine Rush. I'll put all the products in the description box below. Here is Caffeine Rush. Here is Hustle. Caffeine Rush, Hustle. Don't they look the same? Look at that, you guys. Wow. Aren't those like best friends, related, twins? I mean, seriously. So there you go. So that concludes my drugstore tag, you guys. If you did this tag and I haven't heard from you, or I don't know who you are, leave it as a video response. I would love to watch that. And if you don't do videos, then just, if you want to answer any of these questions, just leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And that's it. If you have questions about anything, then just leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.